वीडियो कौन करना होगा?
बारह मुझे वो तो ऑप्शन हो पुता की वेली करन अनिल
ओकरा ऑफर क्या करना देना था
अनिताम में जॉइन के लिए गया ताम अनिता एविडने और
පුතේ ඔක කාලේ වෙර වෙලා මට පිටු දෙනවද? ඉක්මනට කන්න. අර පොඩක් පාවා. මේ මෙතන බත්තර ටික අරන් යන්න. කලකෝ.
अरे वो मोबाइल लेकर के ना हो वही
ආ.
उनका उन्होंने नंबर के कोड दिन ने टिकर करने की आगे ना आवश्यक हो
හ්ම්. හ්ම්. දෙකක් මෙහෙම වෙන්නේ මේකේ නිකන් මම ඉස්සරහ
अब एक का वो नहीं खबर
හරි ආයෙ නම් දෙකම
या मैं का मतलब पेपर इन्होंने कॉल लेकर वो गाड़ी एग्लोंगे में नॉर्मल नंबर
පිඟාන හේතුවද?
ये कौन कर लेती है?
अरे में हम यहाँ
और देखा तुम कर लेनी ने वो कर लेती है करने को आप के नहीं वही ना आने
कर सकते नहीं तो
रिकॉर्डिंग के बैठे ना
පුතා මේ කාලේ වතුර බීලා එනවද පුතේ?
हाल वो हरी हरी आप ही बला कर लगे
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, madam.
Okay, so hope you can hear me and you can see the screen. Right, so that means are you at the beginning of your course or now at the end of your course that you're doing the research?
We are at the beginning.
At the beginning. Okay, right. So I think you have not met me before with guidance and counseling.
No.
No, right, okay. Right, so I'll just give a brief description about myself and go to our topic, right? I am currently working as a senior lecturer, actually a vice president administration and finance at Pastunrat National College of Education. And I'm teaching English, phonology, guidance and counseling. I'm working as a research coordinator as well. And I think that I will share my educational background because I think that it may be a motivation for you all since you all are educators and future educators of the country. So I did my first degree, my BSc degree, Natural Sciences, and then I have another bachelor's degree, BA in English and English language teaching with a second class special degree. Then I did my postgraduate diploma in education from the University of Colombo. Then University of Kelaniya, and then I did my master's in teacher education from Open University of Sri Lanka, and master's in public administration and education management from Postgraduate Institute of Management, University of Sri Jawadarnapura. And I'm reading for my PhD, final year student. So I have to submit my thesis by next January. And I'm very much interested in doing research. I have done a lot of action research, and for my PhD, I'm doing an experimental research. So recently, I got the opportunity to go to New Delhi, India, for Global Summit 2025, and I presented a part of my research, my PhD there. So researching is really interesting because you can learn lots of things by researching. So when you read a lot of research articles written by other scholars, you can learn a lot of things, the new methods, then that means how to do analysis, the different types of analysis. And because according to the data analysis, the methods are different. So, but when we compare with all the other research, that action research is totally different because we become practitioners. We take actions for our problems, right? So then it's good that teachers get the opportunity to do the action research. But if you do a good job, that is, if you do it genuinely, there are many that who improve, right? First of all, tell me, by doing an action research, who will improve? So maybe that you are doing action research with your students, maybe that you are doing to test your teaching method or to find a solution for a burning problem. Then who will improve by doing an action research? Yeah, tell.
Student.
Anybody who knows the answer?
Student
Others?
will be.
Others, tell your answer. Do you also think that that our expectation is to improve students? Do you have any other response?
Improve ourselves.
The teacher,
Yeah.
researcher is the one who's going to benefit from all of that.
Teachers
And
also.
that she can transfer the knowledge to the students and they themselves can improve their knowledge
Right. So basically, yeah. Yes. So basically that the teachers, they improve. Why? Why teachers improve? Because we test different methods that we can, that we are testing different methods to improve our children. So thereby we improve, because if we fail one, that we can go for another. So that is why the teachers, we ourselves improve by doing research. And so we learn every day, we are learning and updating, and we can update ourselves to give our knowledge to the students, right? Then action research is any research that is conducted by professionals, right? So they cannot be conducted by anybody, but we need to, because why it is say professionals? Why can't it be done by somebody who is doing something? That means who are not professionals. Why it is essentially professionals? Yeah, give you ideas. Right. So then it is conducted by professionals because they need to improve something in the profession, right? So that means they, in a specific field, in their profession, they want to improve something, right? So their aim is to promote continuous reflection and improvement. So they want to improve something through reflection. They reflect and improve, right? So now in colleges of education, when the students do, I think there are some students who are from colleges of education. Are there students from the colleges of education? Teachers, are you all teachers? I could have asked you about yourselves. Are there teachers from the colleges of education?
Yes.
So yeah, and Madhushan from a college?
Yes, I'm from Mahal National College of Education.
Oh, great. That means you have done, your subject is English?
Yes.
Okay, right. So then you know that when you are doing your teaching practice, you write reflective journal. You maintain a reflective journal. So did you do that, maintaining a reflective journal?
Yes, ma'am. We
Yes.
did.
So then, yeah, every day after the lesson,
We have write what
you
we
write
have.
your reflection and you look at yeah. So what did you learn from your reflective journal, Madhushan?
I can see my mistakes and what are the things that I need to put more focus in, and also I can do a quick wrap up about the lesson which I did and completed.
Yes. So when you do the next lesson, you can correct those mistakes.
Exactly.
Right? So that's the main advantage of a reflective journal. So here also that when we do this research, I think Madhushan, you might have done your action research as well
Exactly. Yes, ma'am.
in the college.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
So what did you do about your what was your research?
My research was about how to improve English through for students. I did that.
What's that again? It's not clear to me. Yes, what's
How
that?
to improve English knowledge for students. I
That
did.
is,
Yeah.
what was the area you selected for that?
I selected weaker students who can't read, write, and so I basically focused on all the 4 skills, and I did some activities of my own, and I used those activities in the internship school that I worked on. So that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Are there any other colleges of education teachers here? How long have you been working, Madhushan? What's your experience?
Madam, I have been working in the government sector for 12 years now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah. So then when were you there in the college?
2010, I guess. Yeah, 2010 I enrolled.
Right. So I came to the college in 2009. So then it's good. Okay, right. Right. So then it's good. Then are there some other teachers from the colleges of education? Right. So then these action research are conducted by professionals in specific fields such as education, medicine, nursing, psychology, sociology, because they can, by doing an action research, that they can improve certain thing that is that needs to be improved. So then, actually in education, it's very popular because we are taking actionable, what do you call it? Actionable inputs, or that we take actions related to something, right? So then teachers often engage in action research when they want to test the effectiveness of their teaching method. So in my PhD, that I selected outcome-based education. So in my experimental research, I wanted to check, that means compare the effectiveness of outcome-based education with the control group and the experimental group. So it's also a kind of action research. I conducted my lessons according to outcome-based outcomes, that in order to achieve the outcomes, and for the rest of the students, the control group, that just I taught my lessons without eliciting the outcomes, or without just giving the importance of it. Right. So then we can use action research to test the effectiveness of teaching methods to facilitate learning among their students, right? Then,
Excuse me, madam.
Yeah.
So basically, action research means you do some activity, then you reflect on it and improve it, and then again you reflect on it and improve it. Is that in a nutshell what it?
Basically, that in nutshell, action research is that if we want to, now here I will tell you at the end what is that. Okay, just tell me, give me some time. Maybe that we want to test teaching methodology, or if we have a problem, imagine that you have a burning problem in the class, and we, through action research, we are finding solutions to the problem. Right, that as Madhushan said, that he has found some weaker students and he did his action research because he wanted to improve them. So then here I will show you that in an action research there are some steps, right? They are, now we have to plan, implement, observe, reflect, right? So like this, I'll show you here. Can you see this spiral diagram? Can you see this?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So now here, plan. We have to plan some activities to solve our problem. Then we act means we implement. Then we observe the process. We reflect. So when we reflect, sometimes we will find some mistakes that we have done in our planning. So next we plan, we replan. Now this is our first cycle. Then we go for the second. Replan. Then again implement, observe, then reflect. Again, there we identify whether this is successful or do we need to improve our plan more, like that. So it is a spiral, cyclic method. Did I answer your question?
Yes, thank you, madam.
Right, okay. Then, right, so then action research is focused on solving a problem or informing individual and community-based knowledge in a way that impacts teaching, learning, and other related processes. So then we can do an action research to solve a problem. So imagine you have a burning problem in the class in your teaching learning process. So you can do an action research to solve the problem. As an example, imagine you want to do some group activities, but the students are reluctant. They don't like. So they think that, so when you group them, so they want to do it in individually, or they are not cooperative. And there are some dominant students who want to finish it and they don't let others engage in the activities, right? So then you do an action research to improve their collaboration in group activities. Or else, there may be some students who are poor in reading. So then when they are poor in reading, so they just stammer, or you can't do the lesson because some of them can't read. So therefore, you do an action research to improve their reading ability. You see, for the selected students, not for everybody. So then you do an action research. To do action research means you do some activities, interventions to improve their reading. So like that, you can solve a problem in your learning teaching process through an action research, right? So it is less focused on contributing theoretical input. Now, if we consider about other research like scientific research, surveys, so there we consider mostly about a theory. Now, even my research is also outcome-based, is a theory, right? So then many people have given their ideas about outcome-based education. But here, in action research, it is not basically, it is not based on a theory, but producing actionable input. So we do something to take actions, right? Then, in schools, action research refers to a wide variety of evaluative, investigative, and analytical research methods designed to diagnose problems or weaknesses. So there we identify some problems or weaknesses in our, maybe in our school, in our class, right? Then we help to develop practical solutions, right? So we don't just say do this and that, but we do, right? We develop practical solutions to address the, that means we take actions to eradicate it or to improve it, right? So then, action research may also be applied to programs or educational techniques that are not necessarily experiencing any problem. So maybe that in my case that I was testing a teaching method. I did not want to improve anything, find any solutions to a problem, right? So like that, you can use techniques that are not necessarily problems, right? So, but you can learn more and improve. Who is improving? Who is improving? Who is learning and improving? The
person who is
researcher.
doing research.
Yeah, researcher, right? Okay. So then, the general goal of action research is to create a simple, practical, repeatable process. Why it is repeatable? Why these actions are repeatable? Because if one plan doesn't give 100% results, we go for another. So you see, it is repeatable, cyclic. So if this cycle doesn't give us 100% results, we go for another, right? So iterative learning, we are doing again and again. Evaluation, we evaluate, improve, right? That leads to better results for schools, teachers, or programs. Then again, action research may also be called a cycle of actions or cycle of inquiry, since it typically follows a predefined process that is repeated over time. So then it's a cyclic process because we plan, implement, observe, reflect. Again, if we cannot get 100% results, we go for another planning, again implementing, observing, reflecting. So it's a cyclic process, right? So then, mostly action research are conducted to solve specific problems or answer specific questions. So as an example, maybe that the grade 9 students, some students, they fail maths. So we want to find a solution. Why they fail maths, and then we want to improve them, right? Okay, then action research can also make meaningful contribution to the larger body of knowledge and understanding in the field of education. So they can do a great service in the field of education, particularly within a relatively closed system like school, in a district, or maybe in other organizations, we can do research. But mostly teachers do action research, Right. So then, as I told you, action research is often reflected in 3 action research models, right? So, action research usually visualized as a spiral that I showed you, that the steps planning, acting, that means implementing, observing, and reflecting, right? So then collaborative action research is that we can even select some other people also for our research. They also can do it, or else we are doing with our students collaborative work, right? Okay, right. Then, right. So there are some definitions of action research. I'll read the first one. Action research is focused on solving a problem or informing individual and community-based knowledge in a way that impacts teaching. So now here it may be something to solve a problem, but it impacts teaching, learning, and other related processes. It is less focused on contributing theoretical input. Instead, we are producing actionable input. According to Kurt Lewin, action research is a research method in which researcher intervenes. අපි මැදිහත් වෙනවා මේ researcher මේ ප්‍රශ්නෙට. And in and during the research, this serves 2 purposes. Firstly, Kurt Lewin says it will bring about positive change. In whom? Positive change maybe in the teacher. Maybe, yeah, as well as in the students. Right. Then positive changes, they improve knowledge. Sometimes we can create a theory by doing this research. There are so many positive things. Right. Action research enables researchers to self-reflect their practice to orient positive changes in their practice. And we can bring positive changes, right? So that is the most important thing. Then according to Mills, any systematic inquiry conducted by teacher researchers to gather information about the ways their particular school operates, so how to teach and how well their students learn. So we can select any kind of topic according to the situation of our classroom or whatever it is. Then again, the same thing, action research is cyclic. We have different stages like planning, acting, developing, and reflecting. Right. Right. So then, to be able to write an effective action research report, first you need to understand the process of conducting an action research. What is the first thing you have to do? First thing you have to do is understand the problem. Without understanding the problem, you can't do any other thing. First thing is you have to understand the problem. Then only you have to plan. Right. So then, first you begin by identifying a research problem. So you have to identify it first, then narrow it down to research question. So now, Madhushan was telling you he wanted to improve English in his students. So if we consider about English, it's very broad because English we can have, there are several skills, reading, writing, speaking, listening. So then sometimes during the given period, we won't be able to do all. So we can take only one, maybe that reading skills. So from reading also, we can take loud reading, right? So like that, imagine now in your classroom, there are some students. Select this problem. Then you have to, now here that means as he said that you want to improve the English knowledge. You narrow it down to reading skills, right? So then you plan some activities to improve their reading skills, right? Then you devise an action plan, right? So then if you want to address this problem, you need to have a plan, right? So then in order to do that, you need to collect data, right? Now, imagine your students find difficulty in present continuous tense. So how did you find that? When you were marking the books or when you are marking their test papers, you identify that they are poor in this present continuous tense. So like that, you need to have some what do you call evidence to support your problem, then to support your plan. Then you can collect data through observation, through questionnaire, even by video recording, audio recording, through peer feedback. You can observe the students while they are working. You can write notes, right? So then even you can ask your peers to come and observe your classroom and get their notes. So thereby you can identify a problem. So once you have selected your problem, then after implementing, collect data, then you can analyze data and even that now before you go to the plan, you have to identify the problem. And now in colleges of education, I know that Madhushan, if you can remember, how did you identify the problems?
First, ma'am, when I was teaching in the classroom, I gave them some activities, and
Yeah.
those activities
Okay.
were
Right.
yeah, and those
Yes,
activities helped me to identify the students who are less like needing more help in all the four skills, like you said, reading, to be specifically reading, writing, listening, and speaking. So what I did is that I took some time by preparing some activities for them to narrow it down, so I can narrow it down to the specific children who needed the help most. And after that, I got the permission from the parents and did some after school classes. And after
Yeah.
that, I got the job done.
So then now basically we can do like this. Now when you are writing your reflective journals, now imagine you are writing your reflective journal for about now during your internship. Imagine you are writing daily when you are writing your after your lessons. There you identify in my class 5 students find it difficult to read the text given to them. Then you have this problem in different reflective, that means in different reflections, right? So you maybe some other problems also. So then when you just go through your reflective journal, you identify, now here, this is the problem that I encountered most in my classroom. So then you can identify through your reflective journals, or else you can identify the problem through observation, through peer feedback. You can identify the problem by interviewing, by giving a questionnaire, right? By when you are marking papers or when you are marking the students' continuous assessments, right? There are several ways you can identify the problem, right? Then, after identifying the problem, you select the number of students, because you can't do an action research with a large number of students. So you can select less than 10. Maybe you can do the research, that means you can do the activities for the whole class, but you have to pay much attention to the selected students, the weaker students. Or you can ask them to stay after school, or you can take relief periods. So in order to improve them, in order to implement the activities, you can select the time in order to improve these selected. In the plan, so that we told that we have to plan the activities. So before that, you need to find the objectives of your problem. That means, what are the things I have to do? You need to plan the activities according to the objectives you want to achieve, right? So we will do all these things. Today we are talking about the topics. Then next day we are designing objectives for your topic or the title. Then the other day you are asked to find some literature. Then finally we prepare the what do you call the plan, right? Intervention plan. So we are doing it little by day by day. So you can so don't get absent, because you have to present your action research proposal because after these 4 days we have no, I think 3-day class. After that, you are given 2 weeks to prepare your action research proposal, and you have to present it. Then if there are any mistakes, I will correct. Then only you can do your research, conduct your research. So therefore, take part in all the classes, because I correct each and everyone's mistakes and lead you to do the research. So last time, when I took some proposals, there were some students who have not taken part in any class. They had put it into ChatGPT, and I could understand, because they did not have any idea. Even some of them had their data, like their scientific research. That means data analysis was SPSS and ANOVA and all. So you don't need to bother about analysis a lot, because you are doing something, and you can have a pre-test and post-test, right? So pre-test means before doing the research, you can give a test. Then from time to time, you can have tests and compare the results. Finally, you give the post-test and you compare pre-test and post-test results. So then you don't need to bother a lot about these very difficult data analysis methods, right? Okay. So then now we know that we have to identify the problem. So you can't just ask from somebody that can you please tell me a problem, I want to do a research. So you should not do that. You identify the problem by yourself, right? Then you have to plan the intervention, right? So then this is about differences between action research and other research. We'll go to the next one. Right. So then if we consider about the differences between action research and other research, fundamental, normal, other research, they are conducted by expert researchers, but action research can be done by any practitioner, right? Any practitioner, anybody wants to improve something or to find solution to a problem, anybody can do that. Then fundamental research, theory building, but action research is that it is practice based. Fundamental research, long duration, but here short duration, normally 3 months. Within 3 months, we want to find some solution for the problem. Fundamental research, random sample is taken, but here purposive sample. What do you mean by purposive sample? What do you mean by purposive sample? Because you have some purpose.
That has a course,
with that purpose,
right?
you select some students. Yes, yeah, because that you have about 8 students who are poor in their reading. So with the purpose of improve their reading, you select that sample, right? So we have a purpose of selecting that sample. Here, in fundamental research, evaluation is done by experts. Here, evaluation is done by practitioners. So in fundamental research, they use standardized tools, right? That means now even in action research, if they want to use a questionnaire, we can't just use the questionnaire on our own, because we can't just give some questionnaire and use, because we need to even take the questionnaire from people who have implemented. අපිට ඕනි questions දාලා අපිට research එකක් කරන්න බෑ in fundamental research. Then it should should have been tested by somebody. කෙන හොඳට test කරලා pilot කරලා එහෙම කරපු question එකක් තමයි අපි ගන්න ඕනේ අපි because when we are doing fundamental research. So they should be standardized. But here in action research, teacher made tools because you can prepare your own tools. Nobody asks why didn't you take from these standardized one. So then you can select according to your wish. You can select some tools, right? Or complex, rigid research design. So now in fundamental research, they may have different research, is scientific research, even a mixed method, whatever the research is said. But here we have very simple and flexible research design. So we can do it according to our wish. We can change it, right? So we can do it again if we fail the first cycle. So it is very flexible and very simple. Right. Then do you think that you need a training to do an action research? Do you
No.
need a training? No, you don't need. You don't need to do a training. Right. So then is an action research generalizable? So now imagine you found a solution for your problem. Now imagine now you have done a research for the students in grade 4 class. So imagine there are some about 6 students who cannot concentrate on your lesson. So you do an action research to improve their concentration ability. Can you generalize your results with all the students in Sri Lanka who are in grade 4? Can you tell now these are the reasons for their lack of concentration and these things can be done to improve their concentration? Can you generalize it? Where
No,
grade 4
ma'am.
එකේ
It
ළමයින්ට
differs
මේක
from,
තමයි වෙන්නේ.
student
Can you
to
do it?
student.
No.
What's that?
Actually, it differs from student to student.
Yeah. So why cannot it be generalized?
Because the
Because you have
same methods can't be implemented for each and every student. You have to improvise.
okay. Other thing is that you are taken a small sample. So if you have taken imagine from Sri Lanka, you have taken from all the 9 provinces, you have taken 1 AB schools randomly selected and 1 C school. So if you have taken the whole sample from the country, whole country, then you can generalize it. But here, if you do this research in your classroom for a small number of children, you can't generalize it with the others. මේක අනිත් අයට ගැලපෙනවා කියලා කියන්නේ බෑ. සමහර වෙන්න පුළුවන්, but you can't do that. You can't generalize because you have taken a small sample from your classroom, right? So it is not generalized. Then, so you have used your research to local situation. Right? So then, okay, informal research that they are finding a solution to a problem they have encountered previously, but here in action research, you are finding a solution to a current problem. Right. If we consider about the characteristics of action research, who are conducting action research? Yeah, who are conducting action research? Yeah, practitioners, right? Not outside researchers. Practitioners means who is practicing it. Now, since you are teachers, you are practitioners. You are practicing it, right? So outside people cannot come into your class and do a research for your students, right? Okay. So what is the aim? So you have a burning problem. So you have to find a solution to this real world problem. It's a real problem. So you're not going to build a theory, but you are finding a solution to a real world problem that is a burning problem in your classroom. And it involves a cyclic process, right? So that is a reflection and action. You need to reflect and take some actions. Then it is context specific. It is specific to your context, it is not generalized. And it encourages collaboration and participation. So who is collaborating with you? Maybe your fellow teachers, parents, the students, right? Principal. So they collaborate you, and that they have to participate in your research. Then practical in nature and grounded in day-to-day practice. It's very practical and empowers educators as agents of change in their setting. So it gives an empowerment to you. So then agents of change. You want to change. If you want to change something, you can do that through action research. Okay, right. Now, this is the cycle model of action research. It was introduced by Kurt Lewin. Kurt Lewin's figure. So what are the main steps of this action, this cycle? What are they? First one is planning. After identify the problem, you plan, then acting or implementing the action or plan, then observe what's going on, then reflect, right? So after that, if you fail the first cycle, you go for the second or third, like that. It's a cyclic process. Right here, planning stage, identifying and limiting the topic, gathering information, reviewing literature, developing research plan. So that is how you are going to do it, planning stage, right? You have to identify the problem. Then you design the topic, you gather information. Then you need to find articles related to your problem that other people have done, research that other people have done. You read them, take something from those researchers, then you develop your research plan. Then implementation. So during the implementation, you can collect data and you can analyze data. Then again, you can develop an action plan. Then reflective stage, sharing and communicating results, reflecting on the process. So after reflection, you can go for another cycle. Right, the same. Why undertake action research? Actually, why should we do action research? Action research because it enhances reflective teaching. So it enhances our teaching, critical self-evaluation. We evaluate ourselves and improve. It bridges the gap between theory and classroom practice, empowers teachers as practitioners, empower teachers as practitioner researchers, and it addresses the real world problem, right? Supports school to improve, and even if we want to improve our students, so it happens. Promotes professional development of whom? Professional development of the teachers, and improves collaboration. You collaborate with other teachers, students, parents, principal. It builds confidence and foster innovation in teaching. So you can do some innovations. අලුත් දේවල් හොයා ගන්න පුළුවන් වගේ teaching වල innovation in teaching. Right. So now I want everyone, I will give you some time. I want everyone to write some problems that you encounter in your classroom. Right? So you can list down some problems. Right? How long do you need for that? Think of the problems that you encounter in your classroom. Imagine when you're teaching in your learning teaching process, or maybe you want to improve something in your school, you want to improve something in your classroom, in your subject, in your teaching methodology, right? So you need to list down these things. whatever the problems you can list down. Then later on, I will help you to select the topic. Okay, can you do that? Before that, you tell me if there's any doubt in this explanation. If you have any doubt, tell me that if you did not understand anything. I think that you are doing there are some students who are doing the research for the first time. So then you may have lots of problems related to this explanation. So then tell me if you need any clarification, right? Okay. Hello, dear students. If you have any thing to be clarified, just tell me if you did not understand. කියනවට මොනවා හරි දෙයක් clarify කරගන්න ඕන නම් මේක මේ තේරුම් නැත්නම් you tell me, I can explain it again. If you want, you can raise your hand. මේක තියෙනවනේ raise hand option එක. You go to that yet and raise your hand if you did not understand. Or else we can go to the activity to identify the problems you encounter, or else if you want to improve some kind of teaching method, that you can use that also. Now, everybody, you understood? හැමෝටම තේරුණාද?
Yes, madam.
Right, okay. So then, now you need to write down the problems you encounter in your classroom or a teaching method or whatever it is you want to improve with your students. How long do you need for that? කොච්චර වෙලා ඕනිද?
5 minutes.
Yes, Pata? How long?
5 minutes, ma'am.
Okay, 5 minutes, right. Okay, then now it is 8:25 that you have to finish by 8:30, right? Okay. Take your time and write down all the problems you encounter. Then we'll go for the next step, right? Okay, right. Do it now. Everybody has to present. හැමෝටම chance එක ගන්න ඕනි මේ ඉදිරිපත් කරන්න තමන්ගේ ප්‍රශ්න. Right.
Oh. Excuse me, madam.
Yes, yes, Pata?
I have one research
Wanted
problem.
any- Okay, now you write down. After finishing these 5 minutes, I will ask from everyone.
Okay.
Right. Not only one, you can have number of problems. From all these problems, we'll select the best one. Don't go only for one. You write all the problems. Then we'll select one, the best one. Right. Okay, who will, everybody has to tell about your problems. Now, okay. Out of all the problems, you have to select the most burning problem. So when you are telling, when you want to, I will ask from each and every student the problems you encounter in your classroom, and out of them, now you select the most burning problem that you need immediate solutions. Select one problem. Pradeepa.
Yes, difficulty to understand some technical terms.
Yeah. That means vocabulary. Difficulty
Yes.
in understanding some vocabulary in the
Vocabulary,
reading text.
yes, technical terms regarding science. Yes, focusing on science.
That means you are doing English medium science?
Yes.
Okay. Right. So then you can select that problem as improving the science, that means science-based vocabulary in the, what's the class that you have selected?
Sorry, madam.
What's the class you have selected?
Grade 7.
How many? Yes, grade 7 students. So now you have to select the number of students less than 10. Even you can you do it for more than 10, but anyway, that you have to select the most neediest number of students for this research, right? Okay. Right. Now
Okay,
you can, those who have selected the topic, now you can fine tune it. Fine tune means narrow it down, because that we can't do it for the whole class. Now you have selected the problem. So the class, the number of students, and then you can, as an example, improving science-based vocabulary in grade 7 students of, what's the school that you are working? It's a 1AB school or 1C school?
It's a private school.
In a private school in, what's the area?
Colombo.
Is it Colombo? Or you can say home, it's a Homagam zone, whatever the zone you can say that. Like that, you can narrow it down.
Okay.
Right? Okay, right. Helika.
How to help students who struggle with phonic sound. I'm working in UAE, KG, my class is KG1.
Okay, last time also
Sorry?
we had some students who were working in UAE. They also, we
Yeah.
had because that last time also we had some
Okay.
students who are from school. I think you may know them. So they also selected the same phonic sounds, how to improve phonic sounds.
Phonic sound.
Okay, what's the class?
That's kindergarten.
KG
Kindergarten,
to the
KG1.
So then you can say improving phonics, improving pronunciation skills of phonic sounds, improving pronunciation skills of KG1 students in KG1 students. That's okay. You don't need to write about the country and all. Okay. Asha Hima.
Disinterested poor performance of primary students in learning English vocabulary. Grade 4. I'm
So
currently grade 4, so
want to improve the interest
English.
in the vocabulary of grade 4 students.
Yeah.
Then you can write increasing the interest of learning new vocabulary by grade 4 students in a 1AB school in Kalutara district. You can write about a zone or even a district. Right?
Okay.
Right. Chandrani Fernando.
Madam, it is difficult to understand my student grade 10 and 11, the geometric theory. Geometric theory. I'm a mathematics teacher. Grade
Mhm.
10, 11 student, they don't like geometric lessons.
Right. So then you can't select the whole class. That for that you have to select some students. Geometric lessons. That means you can even give a test, pre-test,
Yeah.
and select students who have lower marks. Then you can do some activities for them. Okay, right. So then you want to improve the geometric theories. That means interest. You want to improve their interest in geometric theory. What is that? What do you want to improve in them?
I want to improve the geometric theories.
All right. So then improving the knowledge of geometric theories of grade 10, 11 students in, are you working in a government school?
No, it's international school.
All right. So in a private school in Jayala zone or whatever it is, right? You have to narrow it down.
Columbus.
So yeah, Columbus zone. You have to narrow down your topic, right? පොඩි අන්තිම චූටියට වෙනකන් narrow down කරන්න. Right. Okay. Asha Hima, I asked from Mihane. Fasla.
Yes, ma'am. Students cannot follow the lesson even after the explanation for grade 2 students.
What do you mean by they cannot follow? What do you mean by they cannot follow means they can't understand?
Yes.
What are the reasons? Why can't they understand?
Some lessons in maths or ENV subjects.
You select one. You can't take a broad thing. So if you can select either maths
or ENV
or the other subject. Select one
ENV.
subject.
Yeah,
What
environment.
subject you select? Right.
Environment.
Environment. Right. So why can't they first of all you want to identify why can't they find the problem first? Why
Yes.
can't they understand? What's the reason?
Because some students understand because the teaching language is unfamiliar for them or kind of that.
Teaching language means that you are doing English medium for them for the first time.
Yes, yes. For Sinhala class.
That means earlier they had been learning medium, Sinhala medium.
Yes.
So then that is the problem. And I think English problem in that in the language.
Okay.
So then are you a mathematics teacher?
No. ENV and Sinhala.
Right. So then if you are an ENV teacher, select something related to ENV, not the language.
Okay.
So they are learning in Sinhala or English medium?
English
Fasla?
medium. English
They are
medium.
learning in English. All right. Right. Okay. So then it may be the reason that they don't understand these words, vocabulary, new vocabulary related to ENV. Right. Then you have to, or else the classroom language that you are using. You can select either. What are you going to select? Classroom language or vocabulary?
Vocabulary.
Right. So then improving vocabulary related to ENV of what's the class?
Grade 2.
Grade 2 students in an international school in Wakari, Sonhari, district, whatever it is.
Okay, Columbus district.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Then Fasila Munir. Fasliha Munir. Fasliha, are you there?
Am I audible?
Then, yeah,
Good
I
evening,
can hear
ma'am.
you. Yeah, good evening.
I'm teaching higher grades. My subject is physics.
Mm.
While explaining, student can understand. There are different level of students. So few students, when they get stuck is in problem solving. So when I explain example, they can understand. But when work is given to solve by themselves, one or two students they will do alone. But another set of students, and when it's come to physics, you have first it's physics equation, then you have the mathematics part also. So they will remember the students who remember the theory related to it, they will write the equation and start solving, but they get stuck when it's come to the mathematics part. Some students, because they are not concentrating, like they know students need to do some homework. Students need to do homework. They have to revise what they learn in school. So for lack of revision, they can't remember the theory related to the question, so they get stuck. So these are the mainly I see when come to this solving problems related to the subject, student gets stuck. And
Okay,
the
so
IQ
then what's
level also.
what's the main problem you identified? Then now you have lot of problems now as you discussed. What is the root cause? Now we have to find the solution for the root cause. What's the reason for this?
Majority is lack of concentration.
Okay,
they
right.
need to
Now,
listen.
right. So then you have to do some activities to improve their concentration now. Right? So
Yes,
that is the problem.
that is
So
what yes.
yeah. So then improving.
And lack of concentration and the revision, right? The theory, they can't remember theory related to the question. That is also one reason. So to get the concentration, I do activities in school, in class.
To get the concentration?
Because to improve their concentration, most of the time I give them open book test. So then they will have more time to concentrate on one topic. They will try by themselves. So, but the revising part only when they lack of the revising part, that means if they miss the homework, so that will affect the next day's lesson.
Right. Then you can take that homework thing. Right?
Yes.
So then you can improve your knowledge through homework. So then you can concentrate on homework. Right? So how can you do it then? Every day you give homework to your students?
Yes, it's compulsory for them to give at least
Okay.
homework.
So how can you improve that? How can you? So is there any method that you use to improve? Because some of them they forget, some of them purposely don't do the homework. But is there anything that you do to improve their homework?
This actually first is book checking. The next day I will check their books where the homework is completed. If the homework is not completed, so I have to move for the next step. The similar question I have to ask the students. You need to complete it, or like give him a marking system. Full marks is given for those who completed the work, and less marks are given. Marks will be deducted for not completing the work.
Okay, now you are already doing the research.
Yes, I'm doing because
That's the thing.
if not,
So then you can
because
take even
they
the
are the
same thing
exam
for your
class
research.
students. They are exam class students, so we have to work. We have to guide the students to always revise everything there, because we are coaching them to get prepared for the public exam. So these are the things.
Right. You think of the topic now, what you want to, that imagine you want to do the research. What's the topic you want to select?
Actually, ma'am, as I'm teaching the exam class students,
you want to improve the concentration?
Actually, it's a concentration.
Okay, right. Okay. Improving the students' concentration on what? On physics lessons or theory?
Yeah, on the physics lesson, because both theory and both practical, because they have practical exam also. So some students, when they come to the practical also, due to the lack of concentration, they lose marks. So I need to improve their concentration both in theory and the practical class.
Okay, right. So then you can write improving concentration of uh, improving concentration of grade 12 students related to physics lessons,
Yeah.
right? Okay,
Yes.
in 1AB school or whatever it is, right? Okay, good.
Okay.
Then Kanchana,
Yes, madam. I'm doing primary students, English for primary students. I
you
found,
did you tell?
yes, I'm doing primary English for primary students. Then I found writing formations, lack of
Formation of
writing
letters.
formation. Yes,
Letter formation.
letter formation.
Right. Okay. So improving letter formation of a grade. What's the grade you select?
All the 3 grades, 3, 4, 5.
Then you can't select all the students. You can select less than 10. So then you have to give a test and select only very few students for this, because you can't take the whole class for this. So you can select some students from at least one class. Select from
Okay,
one
madam.
class, because it's very difficult for you to take from all the classes, because we hear that the first and foremost thing is our action research should be implementable. Possible to do. ඒක කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙන නැත්නම් අපි ඔක්කොම තෝරගත්තා වගේ නෙමෙයි කරන්න බැරුණු තලයක් නැහැ. So you should be able to do it. So therefore select one class. Then you can even ask them to stay after school, or during your period you can do some activity, so you can have relief periods. So then you can select one class and less than 10 students, right? So then what's the
Okay,
topic that you have selected? Improving letter formation, right?
letter
Correct
formation.
letter formation. Improving correct letter formation of students in
Improving
grade
their copywriting.
copywriting නෙවෙයි. Copywriting ඕන එකක් කරන්න ඕනේ. Correct letter formation. Letter formation කියන්නේ හරියට අකුරු ලියන්න. දැන් B අකුර 6 වගේ ලියනවා සමහර අය. E අකුර අර මැද ඉරෙන් පටන් ගන්නත් රවුමෙන් පටන් අරන් ඉර අඳිනවා. So correct letter formation කියන්නේ ඒක. අර sitting letters තියෙනවා, standing letters තියෙනවා, PB per and the වැරදියට ලියනවා.
Yes.
Like that. So then correct letter formation. හරියට අකුරු ලියන්න ඉගෙන ගන්න. Improving correct letter formation of grade 3 students in a 1AB school and a 1C school in Homagama zone. Like that you have to narrow it down, right?
Okay.
What's the school?
I'm from madam Anuradhapura Talak Tirapani school.
Ah, good. So then you can write Anuradhapura zone. It belongs to Anuradhapura zone.
Samuttegam zone.
Samuttegam zone. ජනාධිපතිතුමාගේ පැත්තනේ. Right, okay. So then you can write improving letter formation of grade. What's the grade?
Get 3 students.
Grade, yeah. Grade 3 students in 3 students in Samuttegama zone. Right, okay.
Okay.
Next one, Kumudini. Kumudini. Vikramasinghe. Are you there?
Yes, madam. Yeah, I'm here. Madam, I'm in Qatar. I'm working in Qatar. So there are some students coming from Sri Lanka, so they can't manage with the other students. The reason is they have gone to Sinhala medium or Tamil medium schools. So they are working in the class, they can't cope up with the other students. So I thought of doing that, improving their reading skills.
Right. Okay. Improve the reading skills of what's the class that you have selected?
Grade 2, madam.
Grade 2 students in an international school. Right.
Yeah, ma'am.
Madhushan.
Yes, ma'am. I selected the topic for, I already got this thing in my attention, like of preparing this thing, I wanted to find out why do students make why do students make frequent grammar mistakes when they speak? That's what I wanted to focus on. I'm already doing that. Like, I did some observations and figured out students in grade 5 who are like having some difficulties of converting single sentences into English. The main problem is that they are using the mother tongue influence, because in mother tongue grammar we use a subject,
Verb object.
subject, object, verb, but in
Object verb.
English we use subject, verb, and object. So they have a
Okay.
problem with that. So yeah.
So then what is your topic then?
Topic will be, actually I didn't think of a name yet, but would you do me the honors of picking a name, ma'am? Like,
So you want to improve their what do you want to improve in these students?
I want to improve their
Grammar,
frequent grammar
right.
mistakes when
Right.
when they speak.
Okay, right. So then how can you put into a title? Correction. Improving
Improve their speaking ability.
speaking ability කියලා කිව්වොත් ඒක ගොඩක් because when for speaking you
broad
need a
version.
vocabulary also, so you have to take this grammar thing also. How to minimize grammar mistake here? Minimizing grammar mistakes. Minimizing grammar mistakes in the speech of what is the class?
Grade 5.
Grade 5. Minimizing grammar mistakes in the speech of grade 5 students in what's the school?
Madirigiri Central.
Okay, so it's a 1AB school.
Yeah.
In a 1AB school in Madirigiri zone. Right, okay. Okay. Kanchana. Who else is there? Kumudini. Nirupama.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening.
I am teaching the upper grade classes English. I also have the same matter that correct formation about the students' letter writing in upper grade classes. Actually, I am teaching grade 6 up to 11. There are so many students, even they are in the upper grade classes, they can't write down the correct formation of the letters.
So then you can select the same topic. Improving correct letter formation of grade 9 students in what's the school?
The Degala Kanishta Vidyalaya from Akurasa zone.
So then you can select it is a 1C school.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
1C school in Akurasa zone. Right, okay. Then but it's better since you are taking grade 9 if you can select some other topic rather than letter formation, because we are doing this letter formation with the small children, that means less than grade 5, right? So you better select something else, think of another topic. Right, Nivanti.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
I have selected the question, why do students lose their interest in STEM subjects when lessons are mainly theoretical based?
Again, why do students
lose their interest in STEM subjects?
What subject?
STEM, STEM.
Right. STEM, it's very broad, Nebuta. STEM means that science, engineering, technology,
In our school,
mathematics.
we teach STEM as a single subject.
That's great.
So I have selected that one because I am teaching STEM for the grade 7 students. So if we are going to
Okay.
do the STEM subject mainly theoretical based, concept based, they don't have interest in that one. So
Mm.
I thought of doing if we can apply PBL, project based learning STEM subject, it will be successful.
Mm. Okay.
So
Then
I have
mm, uh, they are not interested in theory.
theoretical. If I do only the concepts and if I give them only the theories and the concepts, they don't have any way to apply those. If I just teach in them the concept and the theory, but if I
So
give them the
you
chance
need
to
to
make,
the application part.
yes, if I let
So
them
then you
to apply by making new things, or if I let them to do exhibitions to solve real
okay.
world problems, then they might have a good interest in the subject
Okay.
and they will be able
Improving
to,
so you can improve their interest in applying STEM theoretical knowledge, right?
yes, by using
Improving
PBL
the
teaching
application
method,
of STEM theories,
by
problem-based
using
learning.
PBL, yeah,
You are using PBL, problem-based
yes,
learning. So then you want to improve their application knowledge, ne?
yes,
Then you can write improving the application of STEM theories into what?
using PBL.
For what they need to apply in
Sorry?
their day-to-day. For what
Yeah,
they have
in
to
their
apply
day-to-day
that
life.
theory in their day-to-day life, right? Improving the application of STEM theories in the day-to-day life of students in grade
7.
Grade 7 students in what's the zone?
Kurunegala.
Kurunegala zone. Oh, Kurunegala district. Oh, zone. Kurunegala zone. Right. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Farhana, did we discuss RM Farhana?
Yes, madam. Good evening.
Good evening.
I am teaching government school in rural area. My heading is difficulty in learning English grammar among Tamil medium students.
Right. So grammar means it's very broad. So what grammar? Grammar means
Tenses.
mostly tenses. Out of the tenses also what tenses you need
Sorry,
to
madam.
teach, because we can't teach all the tenses. We can't teach all the tenses. So what are the main tenses you need to teach them?
Simple present tense. And simple past.
Okay, we'll take these two. Simple present tense and simple past tense, right? Okay. So then improving the knowledge of simple present tense and simple past tense in what's the class?
Grade 6.
Grade 6 students in where?
In Haropatana area.
In Haropatana area. Okay, if you have a zone, you can write the zone, right? Okay. Right.
Kapitigola zone.
Okay, Kapitigola zone, right.
Yeah.
Next
Okay.
one.
Thank you.
Okay, Raja Thayaniha.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm science teacher
Uh-huh.
in medium. My problems are understanding the questions. As I'm a science teacher, my students have the problem in understanding the questions, what they are going to write. And I think
Identifying
have
the question, no.
Understanding the questions.
That means when you give them a question, they can't understand the question.
Yeah.
Whether they can't understand or whether they are unable to write answers.
They are not understand. I think they have a problem in scientific terms. Or the pattern of the questions.
So what, as you think, what should be the problem that you want to do the research?
Maybe pattern of the questions.
Question pattern. What do you
Yeah,
mean by question pattern?
that's when questioning words about science, inner science, mention, state, like that.
Mm-hmm. Then you can write.
After I explain, they can write the answer.
Right. So then as you think that what's the basic problem they encounter?
Maybe questioning words problem.
Words problem. Questioning words problem means that they can't understand the question words. Why, what, when,
Yeah.
which,
They
state,
are grade 7
describe.
students.
Yeah.
In grade
What?
6, they studied in a Tamil medium.
Mm-hmm.
Then we follow in English medium in the grade 7.
Mm.
So their lack of proficiency in their language, English language, I think so.
Mm. Then how about if we teach them vocabulary? For the
Sorry,
vocabulary
ma'am?
also we can teach them these WH questions. Vocabulary, improving the vocabulary. If we improve the vocabulary, we can teach these WH questions also. WH questions, so those question parts also we can teach them. So improving the vocabulary of related to what? English.
Science.
Science. Improving the vocabulary related to science of vocabulary related to science lessons of grade
7.
What's the grade? Grade 7 students in what's
Grade
the school?
7 students. From Jaffna, it's Kites School, Anthony's College.
Okay, right. Grade 7 students in Jaffna. What's the area? The zone?
It's island zone.
Okay, right. So then you can write the zone, right? So improving vocabulary related to science of grade 7 students in the zone. You can name the zone, right?
Okay, thank you.
Did you get?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Next one. Ranga or Rang? I don't know whether Ranga or Rang.
Yes, madam.
Ranga, yeah.
I took the grade 7. Poor communication skills in English. I think, madam, most of the problem is most of the English teachers teach English in their mother tongues.
That's the thing.
That is because they can't imagine or think in English.
So then you mean that students cannot speak?
Yes, they directly translate the thing they want to say in their mother tongue. So they can't think in English. So they can't speak and communication in English.
So now what do you want to do for your students now?
Improve their English communication skills, madam.
So improving communication skills of grade
7.
7 students.
In Anuradhapura.
What's the zone? What's the school?
Anuradhapura.
What's the school? 1C or 1AB? What's that?
1C school, ma'am.
1C school in Anuradhapura. So, right? Improving communication skills of grade 7. Grade 7 students in 1C school in Anuradhapura zone. Right. Salome Fernando.
Good evening, ma'am.
Oh, good evening.
Currently, I am teaching history for O-level students. What I have identified is when they come to for their exams, they find difficulty in writing the answers for like essay type questions.
So why can't
Actually,
they
they
answer?
know they know the facts. They don't know how to organize their answer using those facts and examples.
Okay. That means you want to improve how to design
Improve their
an
writing
answer for the given
skills.
question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Writing skills means, what do you mean by writing skills?
Some children, they know the answer, but they don't know how to put into words.
Then you can
When I explain it, they will give orally, they will tell, but it is not suitable for writing for an exam, like because of it is O level, there is a standard. So I have seen so many children, they don't know how to organize their answer with the facts and the
you need to
examples.
improve their okay, right. So then organizing an answer. So you want to improve that, ne?
Yes.
So improving the organizing of an answer of what's the subject?
History.
So improving the students' ability to organize an answer in history for history questions. Improving the ability of grade 7. What's the grade 7? Improving the ability of grade. Improving the ability of grade 11 students in organizing answers for history questions, right? Improving the ability of grade 7 students organizing the answers for history questions, right? Okay. Next one. Right, that is Ranga. Salome also you did?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Salome Fernando, you are Salome, ne? Right, okay. Sayuri.
Yes, ma'am. Factors influencing students dropout in our school.
But you have to do an action research to eradicate that, reduce it.
Yes.
Can you do something to reduce? Can you do?
I divided into several sections and educational, like maybe educational environment. Some reasons are there that no. So family issues, maybe financial issues. Likewise, I divided into several sections.
Now here, okay, tell me again, what's the subject you want to select? What's the topic you want to select?
Factors influencing students dropout in our school.
Then it's no use of learning only factors. Can you give me some 2 minutes? I have got an emergency. Yes. Yes, tell me. Sayuri,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me again your problem.
Factors influencing students dropout.
Then, now in your case, you are going to ask factors for student dropout, but in an action, find solution to the problem. So, is it possible for you to stop student dropout?
I can find some solutions for that. No.
But it's no use of suggesting the solutions. You have to practically do something with the students. Therefore, I think it's advisable to select something else. Because you can't do this. How can you do? How can you stop student dropout? It's not possible. You want to do something for the whole school, but here action research is something that you can do within a very short period of time for a small number of students. So
if I
select
grade 5 likewise.
Grade 5 students, do they drop out school?
Yes, sometimes in international schools they're going for government schools also.
Now
Sometimes
it is not school dropout, Namuta. School dropout means they don't go to school. But here this means that they go to, see, it may be that they cannot pay the fee and go to a government school. It's not school dropout. School dropout කියලා කියන්නේ ඉස්කෝලේ යන්නේ නැතුව අතාරින එක. Now here when they cannot pay the fee only they go to the government school, so you can't stop it, ne? Because if the parents cannot pay, they will leave the school. This is called leaving the school. They will leave and go to another school. So select something else. I think it's advisable to do something else.
Okay.
Right? Can you think and I'll give some time so then you come out with something else. Okay. Shahida Begum. Shahida. Okay, then Shastravini.
Hello, good evening, Miss.
Yeah, okay.
I have found why they don't get a distinction pass in English literature.
My goodness, it's a very big task. How can you let them get, because you have to work hard to give, that means enable the students, all the students to get distinction pass for literature.
Yeah.
So can you do that? Can you go for that task?
I'm not working yet, so I'm a degree holder. I'm working. I am applying for a job, so I don't work yet.
But the thing is, this is an action research, so you have to practically do something. So then at least you may happen to go to a school and do the research, or at least you have to find a tuition class and do some activities. So this is not a scientific research. So you have to do something and improve. Right? So last time also we had some students who were not doing any job, but they said that they will go to their known people who are doing tuition classes and do that. Or else you can have your own tuition class and do that. Or they just told that they can get the help from some principals and do the research in their schools, in the schools.
So can I choose this topic? Students students are struggling to identify the literary devices in this poem.
Okay, that we can do that. So then, first of all, you have to find a problem. So then you can't just say that they don't know any literary devices. You can find a problem. So first of all, I'll tell like this. Maybe by next week you have to find literature review. Ne? That's the thing. Improving the knowledge of literary devices. Improving the knowledge of literary devices of students who are learning English literature. Right? Okay. Right. Next one. Soumya. Soumya. You're not there? Soumya is not there? Okay. Is there anybody who missed the chance to tell your problem?
Madam, I'm not telling the problem.
Okay, Ajifa, yes, tell.
When I the teaching learning process, some students not participated in group activities.
Right.
I
Okay. So
improving
improving collaboration, right? Improving the collaboration of students. Yeah, improving the collaboration of students. And improving collaboration of students through group activities. What's the class?
grade 9.
Grade 9 students in where?
Zaira College, Kalmune.
What's right? So then you can without telling the name, you can put 1AB or 1C school in Kalmune. Right. Okay.
Oh, 1AB school.
1AB school in Kalmune. Right. Okay. Now, is that all? Right. So now the task that you have, again, you have classes. When do you have classes again for action research? You don't know when do you have the class again? I think next
27th,
Saturday.
ma'am.
27th. 27th means next Saturday. Right. Okay. So then, you need to, wait, I'll show you. You need to do oh my goodness, wait. Give me some time to show you the format of the literature review that you have to do. Okay, right. Intervention. Okay, right. Now, let me share this. Okay, can you see this now? Right. So can you see this literature review related to the facts of the problem? Can you see now? Can you see a grid? Article, author and the year, key findings, research methodology, source, right? So, you have to find at least 10 articles, 10 research articles related to your topic. Okay, I will show you how to do that. Can you tell one of the topics? Then I can show you. Can you tell me one of the topics? Right, so you have to Anyway, you make this grid first. Yeah, grid එක First, you make this grid quickly. This is called academic context. Let's call literature review. Quickly write down this article. You have to write the name of the article. Title means the topic. Then author and the year, who has written the article, the year of written. Key findings, the main findings of the research article. Research methodology used. Then source, whether it is a journal article or a book or whatever it is. Right? Did you write down? Finished?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Wait.
Okay, quickly write. Ready?
Done, ma'am.
Okay, right. Okay, can you see this Google? Can you see this one that I have opened this Google search?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So then you can find journal articles by typing scholar, SCHOLAR, right? Then you get Google Scholar, right? Then click it. Right here, now you can type your keywords. Then you can find lots of articles related to your topic. Now we'll say research articles related to grouping, right? So we'll see. Right here, when does grouping happen? Within class grouping, the meta-analysis grouping for instruction in the elementary school. I will take this one, Balamar again. Right. Grouping for instruction in the elementary school, right? Now, even from this abstract, you can learn a lot of things about this grouping. This article reviews research on the achievement effects of common forms of grouping in elementary school, like that. So you can find. So this is the way you have to read these articles, right? Read these articles and find the information that is in the that you need to fill the grid, right? So who is the author? What's the name of this grid? What is the name of this article? Title? What's the title? Grouping for elementary school. Okay. What's the second one? The author. Who is the author? Robert E. Slavin, year 2010. Right. So then you can read this article. At least you have to read this. If you cannot read the whole thing, you can read the abstract. Abstract is the gist of the article. So then you can find the important facts related to it. Then even methodology used. It's better if you can read the whole thing. And by reading these articles, you can learn lots of things. And you can complete the grid. So like that, read 10 articles related to your topic. Letter formation. Teaching Letter Formation by S. Graham, A.J. Madan, 81. So then other thing is you have to remember, select some articles that recently written articles. Again, අවුරුදු 10ක් නැත්නම් 5ක් වගේ අතුරත ලියපුවා තමයි ගන්න බල 2020 ගමු මේක. Accuracy and consistency of letter formation in children with development coordination disorder. So, it was written by Anna L. Barnett. එයා තමයි ලියලා තියෙන්නේ. What's the year? කොයි අවුරුද්දද ලියලා තියෙන්නේ? දැන් මේකේ ඔයගලන්ට තියෙනවා මේ DOI මෙන්න මේක ක්ලික් කරත් ඔයගලන්ට මෙන්න මේ ආටිකල් එක කියව ගන්න පුළුවන් සම්පූර්ණ ආටිකල් එක. right? DOI එක. right. මේ තියෙන්නේ ඔක්කොම. Yes, by reading, you have to fill the grid, right? The most important things are the methodology and the key facts that you have identified from the article, right? Can you do it now? Select 10 articles recently written articles, at least from 2020 to 2025. Find 10 articles. Can you do that when you come next Saturday?
Madam, excuse me.
Okay,
Is it
yes,
okay
yes.
for to do it for conference publications also? Conference?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah.
Oh.
Action research we present at conferences. Are you that you mean that we can find articles from conference publications also? You mean? Yeah, you can.
Yes.
Conference publication, research articles, books. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. Yeah, is this should this grid be filled based on our final action research or any random problem that we identify?
No. That means that now you have to decide what's the topic you are going to do. Based on
Okay,
that,
so right, okay.
you have.
Thank you.
Madam? Hello, madam?
Soumya Estelle. Soumya Estelle. Kumudini. Yes, Kumudini tell.
Yes, madam. Now, my topic is it's like improving
Hello, I
reading
can hear.
skills. So I have to search like improving reading skills. So then recent 10 articles I have to select. Is it so, madam?
Yes. Reading skills or loud reading skills, whatever it is.
Okay, madam.
Ma'am,
If you want,
excuse me.
want to improve their both loud reading and silent reading, you can have for loud reading and silent reading for both.
Okay, madam.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, I post a message in the chat. The table you shared, is it common for all the topics or do you have different
No. For all.
for all, right? Because now actually I am planning to select the topic on concentration.
Yes.
So I can use the same table for my topic.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Wait, I have planning. Yeah, yes. So while doing this, right? Okay. So now here, then I will stop sharing this. Now imagine, okay, I have this. Can you see the article here?
No, you didn't share.
Okay, right. Next day I will tell you how to do the references. No need to learn now itself. Right, okay, now you do. That means you have to find 10 articles related to your topic and you have to complete the grid.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, Sasha?
Ma'am, can you share today's PPT
Yeah,
in the chat
I'll
box?
send. I'll send to the. Shall I send it to the group then? Or even I can
Actually,
send
you
it.
can share it here, ma'am. We can
Okay.
download.
Oh, okay, right. I'll do. I don't know whether this is. See whether. What's it? I cannot send it as something wrong has happened. Actually, it is sent as a link. I don't know whether you can copy it. See, is it possible?
I can't see anything there.
All right. Okay. Right now. All right. See whether you can open this.
No, ma'am, the link is not working.
We can't, ma'am.
Okay. Right. How can I do that?
Ma'am, you can share your screen when we can do it.
Wait. Oh, wait.
Ma'am, you can.
Go. Wait, I have to do it. Action research. Give me about 5 minutes. Okay. What is this? Copy. All right. All right. Now. Okay. See whether you can download it. Is it possible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
madam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Right. So then, okay.
Good
Now,
night.
good night.
Good night,
You
ma'am.
find 10 articles and come. So I'll ask from each and every one. So therefore, be prepared, right? Next day we are discussing about literature review. Right? Okay. Good night then. See you next week.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night, madam.
you.
Thank you, madam.
Good night, madam.
Good night. Good night.
Oh, please don't close it. I'm still downloading it. It takes sometimes, I think. Okay, madam, I'm done. Thank you, madam.
डाउनलोड करवाने के लिए फिलहाल मैं अपने यहाँ गए अपने